Hey guys, Fish here. Today I'm going to be doing a video showing my Nintendo Game Boy collection. So I'm going to do this real quick just because I tend to ramble a lot in these types of videos. So let's just get started with the consoles. So I have the original DMG right here, just a normal gray. I have two Game Boy Pockets. I have Ice Blue, and it has like some corroding right there, which kind of sucks, but there's that one. And then I have my pink one, and this one has the battery actually corroded in here, so it doesn't really work anymore, but I'm sure I could fix that or get it fixed. Okay, so on to my Game Boy Color games. So I have this Atomic Purple in this Ho-Oh pouch. So here's the back. All of my Game Boys work except for the one with the battery corrosion, but that could be fixed. And then I have this Pokemon edition, special Pokemon edition. I really like the gold one, but that one seems to be a little bit harder to find one that's complete, so like the whole thing and then like the back. So yeah. And then I have the original Game Boy Advance. I really want a white one and the Target exclusive red one. I also really want the red Game Boy Pocket and a clear Game Boy Pocket because those ones are really cool too. I don't really collect like different colors of the same console. I do have some, obviously, as you can tell, but I don't really like actively look for them unless I really like those colors. And then I have my Game Boy Advance SP, so I have three of them here. So this is my AGS 101. This is the main Game Boy that I play all of my games on, unless the battery's dead. And then I have this AGS 101. This one is like almost perfect. It has some scratches. But that's something weird with like the battery. It turns off randomly. And then I have this AGS 001, and the back is missing. And the last Game Boy that I have is the Micro, and I don't know if I want to keep this. This was actually just like a complete like splurge when I got it. I wasn't really interested in the Micro anyways, just because I don't really need anything to play Game Boy Advance games on since I have like 4 Game Boy Advances already. But I just like the way it looks. I don't like the little, like a big old scratch right there, which I kind of hate. I spent like $85 on this too, so I'm not too sure about this. It's probably just gonna stay in my collection, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big Micro person. A lot of people love these things, but it's not my favorite. I mean, I like that it's small and stuff, but the screen is just so tiny. And then onto the accessories I have. So I have the Game Boy camera and the printer. So, oh, jeez. And then I have printer paper. This isn't the official Nintendo paper, obviously. This is actually for a calculator, like a calculator with like that prints out paper. Yeah, you can get this on Amazon. And then I have my link cable. It's yellow, pretty cool. And then my Game Boy Advance cover. Okay, so now on to the games. So this is like the bulk of the video. So let's get started with the Game Boy Advance or original Game Boy games. So yeah, okay. So here are my Pokemon games. So I have the import of Pokemon Green, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Yellow, and Pokemon Red. I like to keep all of my Game Boy games in these little cases just because I think they look better and because it fits in my case better. So this is where I keep them all, and like they look pretty great with like all of them like in rows. So yeah, just personal preference. These are really cheap to find on eBay, and then you can also find the original like Nintendo licensed one, but those ones are a little bit more expensive. So I don't mind just this. Here's Metroid 2, Return of Samus. They just made a remake of this, or a reboot of this, on the 3DS. I don't have that game yet. I might, I don't know. I don't really collect for the 3DS, but whatever. Here's Super Mario Land the first one. I have to get another copy because that sticker is so ugly. Here's Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins, and this is the definitive Mario on the Game Boy, just because it's like it plays the best. I just like it better. A lot of people like it better. It's better for a reason. And then here we have Super Mario Land 3, Wario Land. So this one is the first Wario Land game, or Wario game. I guess Wario Land game. And this plays a lot more like a Mario game would rather than a Wario Land game, but it's still really fun. Here's Wario Land 2. So this is more of its own game rather than being a Mario game with Wario instead of Mario. It's a lot more puzzles and it's not very time-based, so it's more chill. And then I have Bomberman GP. Here's a game that has a lot of buzz surrounding it right now because they just are on Nintendo Direct. They just announced a new Zelda game for the Switch, and it is the remake of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. This is the first ever Zelda game I ever finished, and it's really fun. I like this game a lot. Some people don't like it because they don't really like handheld Zelda games because you have to switch off the items and stuff, just because of the way handheld games are. They're just, a lot of Zelda games are like that. You have to switch out the weapons and whatever, and the dungeons are a little bit repetitive and it gets kind of hard to keep track of, but this game is really fun. I recommend it. A lot of people like it. There's so many reviews on it. Really good game. Would recommend. Here we have Dr. Mario. Really fun. It's not as good as Tetris, I would say, but it's still really fun. Here is Donkey Kong 94. This game is also amazing. So many people like this too. They recommend it on the Super Game Boy. I don't have an NES to play that on, so I just played on the Game Boy, and it's perfect for me. I mean, it's pretty good. And then here's Operation C, which is Contra. I think they have Contra Alien Wars or something, another Contra game on the Game Boy, but this one is cheaper because it doesn't say Contra on it. I think that's why it's cheaper. I don't know if it's better or not, but yeah, it's really fun. We have Mega Man, Dr. Wily's Revenge. I'm almost finished with this game, but the last level sucks because after you beat all those guys, you have to beat 4 more guys and then like do more platforming. It's just a lot, and I can't get through it. Like, I suck. And then here is Kid Dracula. So this game is kind of hard to find or branded as like a more hidden gem, and I guess this was at the end of like the Game Boy life cycle or something, but that's why it's a little bit more rare. This one, it was about $40 because it's the Japanese imported version, but a lot of the times Japanese imported games are cheaper than the European or the American version, just because, I don't know, maybe it's more, they have more versions out there, they have more copies in Japan or something, or maybe because, I don't know, there's not as big of a market or something. Here we have Navy Blue. This is the first import I've ever got. I thought this was so cool just because it was an import, but I hate this game. It's not very fun at all, and I don't enjoy it. Here's Super RC Pro-Am. I didn't think much of this game when I bought it. It has heck of like marks on the back, but it's really fun. It's really cool. I didn't think that a racing game on the original Game Boy would be fun, but it is. It's amazing, and I recommend it. It's pretty hard, and that's what makes it fun. It's not just like super easy. There's actually a challenge and a learning curve. Here we have Tetris, obviously. I mean, you can't have a Game Boy game or Game Boy collection without Tetris, and it's pretty cool. Here we have Disney's DuckTales. And then I have Kirby's Dream Land and Kirby's Dream Land 2. Honestly, I find myself playing Kirby's Dream Land a little bit more just because it's more of a pick up and play type of game, and like you can beat it within like 30 or 20 to 30 minutes, and like the simplicity of that is just pretty good. I like that a lot. But yeah, that's all of my Game Boy games, and then now onto my Game Boy Color games, which I don't have very many of, as you can see. But here we have The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. This game, I haven't played it. I didn't really buy this actually. Someone gave this to me, but I haven't played it yet. We have Harvest Moon GBC. This game is really fun. I got hooked on it for a while, but it is kind of boring compared to the other Harvest Moon games. This is Pac-Man. Special Color Edition. It comes with like a Tetris style game. Here's Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Kirby Tilt and Tumble. I bought this honestly because of the cartridge. It is so cute. It's freaking pink. How can you not love that? Here we have Hoyle card games, which I play for Tetris. I dropped it. I play for Tetris. And then I have Pokemon Silver, which the game or the battery for it is dead, but I still have it. Okay, and then on to my Game Boy Advance games. So I have a little bit more Game Boy Advance games than Game Boy and then Game Boy Color games. But yeah, these songs aren't in cases just because I like a particular type of Game Boy Advance game cases. So the ones that I really like are these ones. These are made by Pelican. I think Intel or something, a company like that, makes these as well. As you can see, it says Pelican on the back. But it just covers the case and then it prevents dust from getting inside the pins. And I love this so much just because there's so many of these freaking carts with the extra thing on the top. And it's perfect. It works well. The one thing I don't like about it is that they're all different colors. So they're not exactly uniform. But, you know, you can still, like, keep your game nice and whatever. And, you know, I like that. They are more expensive, though, because not a lot of, I guess, they didn't really sell too many compared to the other types. And they're not as popular, I guess, but whatever. So here I have Pokemon Ruby, as you've just seen. I also have WarioWare Twisted. This game is amazing. It's actually kind of expensive now. I got this for like 25 bucks, but last time I checked on eBay, this was about like $40, $35 to $40, depending on like the label, how good the label looks, and like other things like that. But yeah, this game's really fun. If you can find it for cheap, I recommend it. Here we have Golden Sun. We have my favorite Metroid game on the system, and that is Zero Mission. A lot of people like Fusion better, which I have somewhere. They like Fusion better, but I hate Fusion because of all the dialogue. Like, that's, I don't know. Other than that, it's a really fun game. I just hate the dialogue. Zero is my favorite. Here we have Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. I'm almost done with this game, but I'm on the last dungeon and I can't find the final boss. For some reason, I cannot find it, so I'm just gonna have to like go back and hopefully find him. Here we have two of the video carts. They're both Nicktoons. I have this Japanese import game. I don't know what it's called. But it's a motion-activated puzzle game, and I don't understand this game at all. I don't understand the mechanics. I don't understand like what's going on, so I don't really play this game, but I just got it because it has a cool label. Here's another game that's a little bit more expensive for this system, and that is Drill Dozer. This one's about $30. As I'm saying it, like $30 to $60 or $30 to $40 obviously isn't a lot for a video game, but for Nintendo Game Boy standards, that's kind of a lot of money. Usually they run about like $10 to $20, so $30 to $40 is kind of a lot for the market. So there's this one, and the Rumble Pack still works. It's pretty fun. We have Mario Kart Super Circuit. obviously you can't go wrong with Mario Kart. I have Klonoa 2 Dream Champ Tournament. This game is really fun and cute. The art style is great. I have 2 Famicom games. So these are cheaper than the NES Classics, or the ones that I've stumbled upon. Honestly, these were like $5. So I have Super Mario Bros. And then I have Legend of Zelda 1, or the classic Legend of Zelda. I have Harvest Moon, More Friends of Mineral Town. I heard this is like one of the better like Harvest Moon games in the whole series. Here's Namco Museum. Got it for Galaga. Here's one of my favorite games on the system. It is Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I didn't get to finish it, and I don't really play it anymore because I accidentally deleted my save file, and now I hate it because I was so far and I was almost done with the game, and now I have to start all over. But it's still really fun. I really recommend it, and it takes a lot more thought into this game than most other Game Boy Advance games, if I'm being honest. I never really liked tactical like strategy games, but that game's really fun. I like it. I have my 2 Game Boy or Super Mario Advance titles. So I have Super Mario Advance 2, Super Mario World, and Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3. And honestly, I like World better. It's kind of controversial because I hear like a lot of people like disagree on which one's better, but I like World better. I like the art style better and stuff. But I think they're both really fun. And then I have a Pokemon Leaf Green version. Here's Tetris Worlds, Wario Land 4, Pokemon Red Rescue Team, or Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. And this has a circle on the back. I don't know what happened to that. I bought this at a convention secondhand, so I don't know what that is. But it was cheap because of that, so I'm not complaining. And then I have my Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. I really want Kirby Return to Dreamland or Nightmare in Dreamland, but that one's more expensive than this one, and I got this one for free, so I have yet to get that into my collection. I feel like I'm missing a game. I just had it, but oh wait, no, I'm not. Never mind. I lied. Here we have Doom. This one's also a little bit on the pricier side. I got this for cheap because there's the label's kind of fudged up. I wouldn't recommend this game. It's fun still. It's fun for the Game Boy, but honestly, because it's so pixelated and the screen is so small, it hurts my face. So, yeah, I can't really handle that, and I get like vertigo or something, and it's awful. Here we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This game is so fun. I highly recommend it. I love it. It's fun. Get it. It's really cheap too. Here is this Japanese import game. A lot of people talk about this game a lot. Actually, people rave about this game. So I tried it. I got it for like $3. Really fun. It's just like kind of hard because it's a lot of timing goes involved in it, and if you're not like used to it, you will suck like me. Here we have Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I really want to play this game, but I got it broken, and because it was broken, I got it for cheap, and I have to clean it. But I haven't gotten around to it, so it just sits there. Here's Mario and Donkey Kong. Really cool. Here's Superstar Saga, or Sigma Star Saga. I got this because Metal Jesus Rocks recommended this on his GBA recommendations or whatever, or like Hidden Gems series. I love his Hidden Gems series. So good, so amazing. It's so cool finding out about new Game Boy games. It's just that I suck at shoot 'em ups, so yeah. So I don't really play this either. Honestly, I'm not very good at video games, but I still like them, so that's why I like collecting stuff. But I'm terrible at them. Here's Pokemon Perla version. This is a fake cartridge. Here's SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. I have that since I was really young. And then Mega Man Battle Network 4 Blue Moon. So that is all of my Nintendo Game Boy collection. I'm getting kind of tired from talking so much. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I love watching and filming collection videos myself, which is why I make so many of them. And I watch so many other like collection videos too. If you guys have a Nintendo Game Boy collection video, chances are I've seen it, chances I haven't, and would love to see it. So if you do have them, be sure to comment down below in the section and all this and that. I hope you guys like this video, and have a great day. Bye!